It's funny. We both decided to go with fun, G-rated endeavors
I
for
needed
some
something to break up everything
for
else.
some monster mashy fun. Because my first thing is the second in a series of movie specials that the Chipmunks made called Alvin and the Chipmunks Meets the Wolfman.
Who was it this time, Alvin? It was Wolfman.
This monster mania of yours has gotten completely out of control.
Don't you get it? I'm freaked out! It's our new neighbor, Mr. Talbot?
You can stay away from me and stay off my property.
I'm telling you, that guy creeps me out. I wonder why Nathan picks on you so much, Theodore. Beats me. Maybe he just doesn't like me. Dave, do you really think I'm the Mr. Hyde type?
Well, maybe this will help you get in touch with that part of yourself.
And fun
I like
fact,
that one.
there was actually basically these movies have kind of an interesting history, but there was supposed to be a third one. It was basically based on a deal that they made with Universal to use these monsters in stuff in a movie,
Interesting.
which is why they exist. But yeah, this is
I'm guessing the third one would have been the Mummy
I'm guessing, yeah. But basically, and what's funny
or,
about this is like
or Dracula.
it's the Wolfman, but in the movie they're doing Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Oh yeah, I guess this is the point where I can say I watched the video on this. Most people drastically misunderstand Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. A fun fact. Most people understand, and to be fair, prior to watching this video, I did too. But most people think that with Doctor. Okay, we're gonna do it this way, and then we'll get into the Alvin and the Chipmunks movie. But Jordan, what do you think happens in Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde?
Um, okay, so you have the good doctor, and he wants to expel his evil half, so he can be an even better man. And he comes up with this concoction which will expel his evil half, and he drinks it. But oh, bada bing, bada boom! It doesn't actually expel his evil half. It like makes him into like a split personality, and that's not what he wanted. But his other half is all the badness and stuff, and yeah, that's Dr.
Yeah,
Jekyll,
that's
Mr.
wrong.
Mr. Hyde.
That's wrong. That's actually not what Dr. Jekyll is. That's not what the original book is. Like, yes, that's what the story has malformed and turned into in a lot of modern interpretations, but that's not actually what Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde is about. In fact, in the original text, Jekyll is the bad one. Like, there is no Mr. Hyde. All the potion does is change his physical appearance and allow him the freedom to do what he wanted to do anyway. And Dr.
Oh,
Jekyll
so it,
is
it, it
just him
dulls
repressing his.
his inhibitions.
So the potion doesn't do anything in terms of changing his personality or what he is. It just allows him to physically transform into another person and do what he's always wanted to do anyway, which is be a serial killer. And so this movie tries to be like Dr. Jekyll is about combating your evil nature, and it's like no, or combating the evil side of yourself. It's like no, that's not what Dr. Jekyll is about. But so the plot of Alvin and the Chipmunks Meet the Wolfman is
To rein it back in.
well, is they're doing a version of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde in their elementary school, and there's a teacher who is overly invested in an elementary school production of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
I'm sorry, Mr. Rochelle, but Mr. Sibyl and I agree that it's for Alvin's own good.
But what about the good of the play? I mean, Alvin knows Mr. Hyde. Alvin lives Mr. Hyde. Alvin is Mr. Hyde. Yes, well, that's the whole problem.
He's freaking out the whole time because like they're all messing it up. It's gonna be terrible. It's like, dude, calm down.
They're like 6. Calm down.
They're like 6. Calm down. And so the Alvin is obsessed with monsters. He's obsessed with like the spook or obsessed with monsters. So he's got all this monster memorabilia, and he's got himself all worked up, and he's scared of the neighbor Lawrence Talbot. And what's really funny is because I watched the Wolfman movie, I never got this joke as a kid, but in case the movie doesn't make it obvious enough that he's a werewolf by the fact that he carries around a walking stick that has a wolf head on it, his name is Lawrence Talbot, which is the name of the Wolfman from the original Wolfman movie.
Yeah, I feel like that's an example of the wolf head is there so that like kids like we were get that he's the werewolf. The name drop is for the adults who have to be in the room listening to this
Yeah,
thing
they're
playing.
like, that's clever.
Yeah, exactly. This is one of those.
Yeah. Again, it's not, I don't know if it's, I can't decide which one I think is better, the Frankenstein one or this one. I think the resolution of this one is messy. So yeah, the werewolf bites Theodore, and the whole movie is Theodore just starts acting like a dick. Like he starts acting like an aggressive asshole.
Hurry up, Jeanette! I haven't got all day! Oh, sorry. You can't talk to my sister like that! Oh, I'm so scared. Theodore, what's happened to you? Beats me, but I like it. Well, I don't. It's mean, Theodore.
He turns into a real Chad.
Yeah, he treating everyone like shit. At one point, Eleanor's like, yeah, you're acting more like Alvin. And at night, he turns into a were-chipmunk. And the rare time they ever address the fact that they're chipmunks, because otherwise that version of Alvin the Chipmunks never really addresses the fact that they're not really chipmunks. Like they're sort of a weird mutant chipmunk. Like, you know, they're kind of kid height because they're the rough height of all of the other kids. So they're not, unlike in the live action movies, not an actual chipmunk. But so they go to what is like basically like this movie's version of Cleo the psychic, who is like, yeah, because your brother's not a full, because your brother's a hedgehog, he's closer to
a chipmunk, not a hedgehog.
To nature, not a human. So that's why he turns into a werewolf every single night. And yeah, I'm like, that's sort of odd. And so the ticking clock is they need to get the guy's staff because it's made out of pure silver. And if they bonk Theodore in the head before the full moon, it'll cure him. And it gets to the end of the movie, and he turns into the werewolf during the performance of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde because he's only playing...
isn't it like otherwise it becomes permanent or something like that?
Otherwise it becomes permanent, yeah. And he gets to the final performance of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, and there's a bunch of funny good jokes involving them making the show go on without Theodore. And Dave, on his way to going to the play, goes to talk to the neighbor because Alvin stole his walking stick and has broken it. And he's like, even though he knows he's about to turn to a vampire, he's like, come inside. I'll show you, or whatever, werewolf. He's like, I'll show you what I mean. And he turns into a werewolf, and he chases Dave to the school, and nobody goes, Alvin, you were right. Werewolves are real. It's all real. Nobody apologized to Alvin for that, but that's neither here nor there. And Theodore, they get to a big fight where Theodore and the guy are fighting, and Theodore bites him, and it cures both of them. And there's literally a line where Simon goes, well, because Mr. Talbot turned Theodore into a werewolf, Theodore bit him, and it undid the whole thing. And I think Dave goes, well, that sure is convenient. It's like, yeah. Yeah, it is.
Definitely convenient.
It just kind of comes across like you wrote yourself into a corner and you couldn't figure out.
Okay, time out. I don't understand. Allow me. Mr. Talbot bit Theodore and turned him into a werewolf. Then, when Theodore bit him back, it reversed the process and cured them both. Well, that's clear.
How to end this movie, and you're like, and then Theodore bites him, and
Theodore
everything's
bites
fine.
him, and everything goes back to normal.
It's funny because I never noticed this. Did you notice that there's only 3 songs in that movie?
Should there be more?
Well, no, it's just like I remember there being more songs in that movie, but there's only 3. Like if it's comparable to like a Disney movie or like a Disney musical, there's only 3 songs. Like I would be like, oh, there should be at least 1 or 2 more. But there's huge chunks of this movie without any music.
Oh, I never really thought about it before.
I know. There's 3. There's Monks on a Mission. There's the Monsters Out in You, and there's the one that they sing at the end. And then the one that they sing at the end is really funny because there's a really, really funny edit in the ending credits version where they just replay the second and third verse over again, and it's the exact same. It's not any different. It's exactly like you could just tell that they've just reinserted the same audio track, and it's the same 2 verses and chorus again to extend the song to be longer. It's really funny, but the music's solid. The music is good. It's really catchy. I don't.
We know we're getting closer. We don't know what's in store, but clues are leading to your door. We're monks on a mission. We'll keep on searching. Monks on a mission, whether by day or moonlight. Monks on a mission. We'll keep on working. Monks on a mission, making it safer at night.
I don't know if it's better than the Frankenstein music. Like, I don't know. Monks on a Mission and the Monsters Out in You are quite good. Like,
I just always kind of considered them to be of the same package.
well, they were sold together, so they were technically of the same package. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just like I remember liking the Frankenstein one more, but I remember not liking the like climax of that movie because it was just weird cartoon Alvin. I was like I didn't care for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it ends with Talbot becoming the principal. He becomes the principal, and Dave goes to tackle him, and they're like, "No!" It's really funny. And then the Chipettes who literally have nothing to do for most of the movie. There's a really funny joke where Brittany discovers that she's gonna be a tree, and she's like, "No, I read it. I thought it said that I was gonna be playing a girl named Willow who cries a lot." It's like, I get it, a weeping willow. You're gonna be playing a weeping willow. That's funny. That's really funny. There's a funny bit where they keep like improving the play. And she walks, and you're like, and I can talk now.
And now I can talk and sing and dance.
Why bother? Oh, it's over. It's so over.
It's really funny.
I'm a talking tree.
And I'm a talking tree. And then where Simon's just explaining the formula. Also, there's certain points where I realized Alvin and Simon's voice are kind of exactly the same.
I mean,
there's a point I noticed that there's one of their albums which was like not recent, but like it came out like 2007. It was after the first movie came out, and they thought that they could make
they were both voiced by the same guy, so
yeah. But there's after the first movie came out, there was a period history of the Chipmunks. But there's a period in like the 80s, which is this came out in like 2001, 2002, something like that, in the early 2000s. And this was like the thing about the Chipmunks is they're constantly trying to make a comeback. Like for the past like 10 years. To 15, 20 years, whatever. They're constantly trying to make a new thing that makes them stick, and then they kind of do, but not in the same way that they did in the 80s. So, like, this came out in, like, the 2000s, and this was them trying to create a resurgence. Like, this felt like this and the Frankenstein movie felt like, yeah, they were trying to like set up for a new show with a new status quo. But and then obviously there's the live action movies, and then there's that the new show where they're like half chipmunk, half human, and they look weird, but it's voiced by the original voice actor again. There's a point in the 80s and 90s where they just put out a bunch of albums. That's where if you've heard the version, they did a cover of "The Devil Went Down to Georgia."
Did they?
We had it on a CD at one point. But yeah, it's them. He's playing against them with a golden.
Oh yeah.
You play big mouth harp. He gets your
Yeah.
soul.
Your soul, Alvin? Well, actually, he gets yours too. What? Well, I bet on all three of us. How could you? If you take your hands off my throat, I'll tell you. I think I can beat him. You think you can beat him? Alvin, he's the devil!
Yeah.
That is from they also did a cover of "Achy Breaky Heart." Like they did like an R&B.
They did. I know they did a
album.
Disney one as well.
Yeah. They did a bunch of albums.
Yeah.
And yeah, they were really popular in terms of music outside of their show or whatever. And so there's a point after the movie came out where they thought they could do that again, and they released a follow-up album to the first movie's album with a bunch of covers. So it's got like Daughtry Home. They did an updated version of the theme song that's quite good. But there's a song on it called Ho Ho Ho, where they brought back, because for those movies they had a particular company do the music, but for that one they brought back
Dave Seville.
Dave, the guy who he plays Alvin and Simon in a song on that album. And there's a point where you can't tell if it's Simon or Alvin because they sound the same. It's really funny. I could point it out to you in the song. It's really, we're like, they sound.
I think you have.
Yeah, I think I have pointed out. We're like, they sound the same. There's another point in that song where they for whatever reason don't put the chipmunk effect on Theodore's voice, so you can hear the woman voicing her in the song. It's really
That's
quite
funny.
But yeah, solid. Like I say, I grew up with the Chipmunks. I'm always gonna have a fondness for them. They do have a sense of humor that does make me laugh, and I enjoyed this. This was fun. Alvin and Chipmunks Meet the Wolfman. Next. Hey there, everybody. It's N-Card Justin here. Do you know way too much about Alvin and the Chipmunks like I do? Did you grow up watching this movie? Is it also a nostalgic delight for you as well? Let me know down in the comments your thoughts. But in the meantime, if you'd like to see the full podcast that this video is from, our Monster Mash special with the box on the left, or if you just want to see a random video that YouTube thinks you're going to enjoy, you click the box on the right. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. We put new videos out 7 days a week, or you can just leave us a like. That helps us out too. We will see you all in the next video.